Saturday, August 15th, I think, 2009. Because our goal is by end of 2010 to have like 500 videos. So we gotta make sure this is right. Right now, actually, I'm sitting right next to one of my heroes. She is one of my heroes. She doesn't know it, but I said, oh my gosh, I have to keep up with Lisa. Everything she does, she's like the pace setter for raw food in this area. I may appear to be, but I actually follow her direction. So I mean, you are. You are like with a full-time job. Lisa is on the move as far as the raw food community. Anyway, she was our guest speaker tonight. She spoke about her journey, and actually was on once before because I was really kind of old. Why don't you talk about yourself this time? And by the way, this is Rachel. Rachel is my partner in crime as far as making films are concerned. She's going to do the artistic end, I'm doing the hardcore end, and she's going to, well, her and Megan. Anyway, go ahead.
We'd like all of you to go out and run out and buy our new book, Raw Inspiration, Living Dynamically with Raw Food. You can find it at Barnes & Noble, Amazon, or Borders. In fact, I don't know if you know this, the Tourist Commission is reviewing my book as we speak.
Oh, good. That's exciting. Why don't you explain how you got involved with raw food, and then we'll talk about the book. Why did you write a book in the first place? Well, what makes you run? I want to know what makes you run, particularly as far as the raw food world.
How I got involved in raw foods is because I changed my diet 15 years ago because of food allergies and candida. And so I cleaned up my cupboard the first time because of that. And then I went microbiotic, vegetarian, and then raw about 8 years ago.
What was the side effects of you going raw?
I felt better.
Wow.
And it resonates down to my core.
Wow.
And I kept feeling better and better and more energetic. And I always say too, don't go raw if you don't want to look at your stuff. And one thing too is once you take out cooked food, standard American diet, you have no buffer. So you're going to look at your stuff, and that is another reason why you actually feel happier and healthier, because you've let go of all this baggage that you've been carting since birth that you didn't realize you were
That's
carting.
true.
And
I let go long ago.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
And it happens. And then you have greater clarity with yourself, with your creator, with friends, family. You're able to love more because you love yourself better as well. It makes a huge difference. And I always had energy, but the difference was I now have more energy, but back then it was a hyper energy. It's a peaceful energy now.
Good. And then now you've written a book, right?
Yeah, I wrote a book. I had no intentions of writing a book, but when people keep bugging me.
My arms around you?
Pardon?
You mind my arms around you?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You're holding me up. No, I'll fall over, but you don't. Anyway, I had no intentions of writing a book, but 3 years ago, for 3 years, people kept bugging me, and then I finally did. And I also did a TV pilot, submitted that to the Food Network. And in fact, you can see that link on my website, www.livingdynamically.com. The Food Network said it was the best pilot they'd ever received, but there was no market.
Wow.
Well, we know there is a market, and we know once people start eating this way, how beneficial it is to have a healthier, happier lifestyle. So if you want to have a healthy and happy lifestyle, and you want to be a participant in life, I suggest you go raw. If you don't, eat the standard American diet and just be a spectator in life instead.
Rachel, you want to say anything? Are you inspired by
What
her?
she said. Everything she said.
I mean, I'm listening.
I agree with it.
Whoa, this woman is fast.
Okay. She's articulated it very well.
Very good. Anything else?
Just go out and buy the book, Raw Inspiration, Living Dynamically with Raw Foods. Help us get that book on the New York Times bestsellers list, because that means that many people's lives will have been transformed.
And actually, our chef has a story.
Yes, her story, Chef Michelle's story is in there, as well as several of her recipes are in that book. And frankly, the price of the book is worth that.
That's her recipes. Yeah,
oh yeah, and her stories is, in my opinion, probably one of the most inspirational stories in the book.
Now she went from like 425 pounds to she lost 140 pounds.
She lost a person.
She lost a person.
Which is
she
pretty
lost
cool.
me. Anyway, one more time. Your book?
Raw Inspiration, Living Dynamically with Raw Food. So if you want to live dynamically, this book will show you how to do it.
Very good. Yay. That's it.
Thank you, Lisa.
Bye. I'll give you a hug. Yay.
Hey! Group hug!